抜け Fly away 体中に広がるパノラマ過去蹴られた地球が起こって火山を爆発させる溶けた氷の中に恐竜がいたら玉乗りしこみたいねチャラヘチャラ何が起きても気分はへのへのカッパチャラヘチャラ胸がバチバチするほど竿もあいあいあいあいチャラヘチャラ何が起きても気分はへのへのカッパチャラヘチャラ胸がバチバチするほど騒ぐ元気玉 Fuck you
Previously on Dragonball Spaghetti the Joey arc, Goku and the rest of our heroes were brought back to life with the 7 tomatoes. But enough about the heroes. What is Joey doing right now? And in some way, shape, or form did Dr. Mayu and Troll21 and Sugar Beer survive? Find out on this all new episode of Dragonball Spaghetti.
The franchisees are whining. It's taking too much work. It's too hard. Stop whining, you whiners, you franchisees.
McDonald's, you always whining and not doing your jobs. You're supposed to make people happy, not sad. You should be put out of business for your incompetence.
And what's your job, Fat? So sitting in your car shoving food in your fat ass and posting it on YouTube, telling your subscribers to go on your cami because you were too lazy to get an actual job.
At least I do my job, McDonald's, and I do it right. Maybe if you actually cared about your customers, then we wouldn't have to tell you how to do your job.
Well, look at you, about to cry, have a meltdown over a petty egg McMuffin. It looks like you're the one whining, Fat, so...
It's an egg McMuffin that I pay for with my money, McDonald's, and without us, the customer's money, you wouldn't be out of business.
Apple will never go out of business because we own all of your lives. No matter how much fetuses like you whine and complain how we fucked up your orders, you will keep coming back until you are 500 pounds overweight with 20 pounds of fat attached to your heart, and then you will be dead.
You don't own me, McDonald's. I'm a free spirit and I can do whatever I want.
Yes, you can do whatever you want, Fatso, but you choose to come to my restaurant and whine about being a fat piece of shit. It's not my fault you were overweight. If you didn't have the hunger of a wildebeest, maybe you'd lose some weight.
Well, you know what, McDonald's? I'm body positive and there's nothing you can say that can hurt me.
Why don't you go home and cry about it, Fatso? And while you're there, go touch some grass. You could use the exercise.
That's it! You made me mad, and now you're gonna die! Say goodbye to you and your little restaurant, mean clown! Where should I go to next, muchachos? Ooh, of course, I know! Burger King! They were horrible to me when I ordered their onion rings. The box my onion rings came in was squished, and there was no dipping sauce. And for heaven's sake, the actual onion rings were overcooked and dry. They treated me horribly. Owe me an apology!
No. This is all wrong, Burger King. Maybe if I would have got the box, you know, the marketing box with the dipping sauce and my receipt, maybe that would have made me feel better about the whole process about this thing. Maybe I would overlook the overcooked rings, the dried chicken. Maybe I would have overlooked that, but no, this is what you guys janky gave me. Thanks for the great customer service, Burger King.
I'm gonna give you a choice, Burger King. Apologize to me for serving me burnt onion rings with no sauce and a squished box, and I'll forgive you. Or else I'm going to consume you and your entire restaurant. That didn't sound like an apology. Actually, it sounded more like nothing at all. What is it, Burger King? You can't live with your failures. Then so be it. Die! And now that I got my revenge on McDonald's and Burger King, it leaves only Wendy's left. I remember coming there for the smoked Gouda chicken and brioche bun, but all I got was a freaking regular chicken sandwich. Missing the main ingredient, Gouda.
Well, let me see. This isn't a brioche bun. And there's no Gouda on here.
Wendy's, I need an explanation right now. Why did you give me a regular chicken patty with no Gouda when I asked for the exact opposite? You can't just advertise something and then, when you get it, it's a complete and total freaking ripoff, Wendy's!
Sorry, sir, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really, Wendy? You don't know what I'm talking about? That's baloney.
You must be confusing us with another fast food restaurant, sir. We don't rip off our customers.
Now you're calling me crazy, Wendy? Really? How's this for crazy, Wendy's? All you fast foodies do is disappoint me, all the same like the others, not willing to do your job and make your customers happy. I'm going to consume not only every fast foodie, but every restaurant on the planet, and no one will be able to stop me. But right now, I'm craving some spaghettis and meatballs, and there's only one place that serves the best spaghetti, Olive Garden. Now let's go, muchachos!
Trust me, I know what you're thinking right now. Treat the Sugar Bear, Dr. Mario, and 21 and myself all sacrificed ourselves to Joey. In order to demonstrate the need to kill us protect spaghetti first. So if we are all dead, how am I alive right now talking to you? Well, don't worry, I won't leave you with your mystery box. I'll supply you with all the answers you need. Before we all die, I'll clone Free Sugar Bear body because I need a body switch my brain to. I got to Mario cut my skull open like Hannibal Lecter and replace the raw brain inside Free Sugar Bear clone with my human brain. So in reality, I never died. And who you saw at Joe 8 was real physical meat, but with a robot brain. Kinda like a Robocop situation. But don't worry, lads, my Jimmy sauce is still on top. And for my dear friend, fellow beastiality friend, Dr. Mario, well, we just cloned him and put his memory inside of a small chip that we inserted into his robot brain. So you saw die with just soul clone Dr. Mario. And I know you're gonna ask, why didn't I substitute for him before Sugar Bear back to life? Well, you see, he competition. I can't have him steal my squirrel watch, so he's a permanent die by Joe. But I won't be here without his sacrifice. And now, for your final question. What happened to Android 21? Well, I did some execution and transferred her consciousness into his core body. But it was very risky, you see. Just seconds before she would have been consumed by Joey, I would have to transfer her consciousness into her score's body. And I did so by hooking her charged mind up to an AI. And then I took that AI consciousness and transferred it over to her score body, while the score consciousness switched her Android 21 body that you saw die last minute. But sadly, she can't talk anymore since she's in a score body. But at least she still remembers me. And I know, you might say, the sex is not the same as with a human. Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you that it's 100 times better with a squirrel than a physical woman in human form. And remember, if you want to get your beastiality, I highly recommend it to you. It will change your life forever. Stop chasing after heart attacks and switch to the animal kingdom. You won't ever be that down. I promise you. Hey, Sugar Bear, you done filling the mystery boxes yet? Yes, I am, Dr. Mario. What is it? It's all Sugar Bear. Our new plan, it's working. He's consuming every fast food joint on this planet. And soon, there will be no fast food restaurants left, and everyone will starve. Oh fuck! What is it, Sugar Bear? We can't let him eat the Arby's at all costs. We have to stop him from eating Arby's, but every other restaurant he can have. But why, Sugar Bear? Why do you think, dumbass? That's what me and my little furry wife fell in love at. Oh yeah, I remember. You guys got beat that night had Sugar Baby. Speaking of him, where he at? Probably at Dairy Queen eating all your ice cream. I'm not talking, Dr. Mario. We need to find Joey's time before he eats the Arby's. Get out your aim team. Not so fast, Sugar Bear. I didn't know why you changed your real plan of rejecting your disease, aka codename Hot Flash Food Cone Supreme, inside all restaurants, cause everyone to die from obesity. You see, Dr. Mario, I don't know if my future self failed. The whole goal was to create a disease, experiment with other diseases, and for that disease ever to be created. Once a consumer ate the fast food item that was infected with the disease, it would cause him to be put into a coma, and sleep forever. But it failed to sleep. Something went wrong. Worst Vegeta wouldn't have woken up and survived. My future self succeeded in that sense. Because in his future, the population all died from obesity, and there was only a couple of spaghetti fighters left to face the threat of my big, beautiful son, Joey. So you may ask, why we not switch to this new plan? Well, it's because if Joey eats all the rest of us leaving Arby's alone, then spaghetti fighters may have no energy to fight, with the only choice to give up and surrender. But you do know Joey won't stop until he eats the whole world, don't you, Sugar Bear? Oh yes, I'm well aware. That's how we will fake it. And act like we're on Joey's side when he's just a power force ushering in a war where beastiality takes over. And we're the aim team. Officially, we will be looked upon because we are on our squirrel watch. And everyone who bullied us will be executed and rendered from this planet. It's beautiful, Sugar Bear. It's a perfect world of living. You're truly a mastermind. Yes, and the red experience coming to life. Now get aim team and let's find Joey. Oh yes, I forgot. Alright, Sugar Bear.
And now, since you have been filled in on the lore of Sugar Bear's playing, it's time to see what our heroes have been doing. Find out next time on an all-new episode of Dragonball Spaghetti. And God bless to see T9999 for the voice of Joey.
1, 2, 3, I'm hungry. 1, 2, 3, I'm hungry. Nothing but these fantasies. I got a passion for energy, no get compared to what it is. If I don't get Bulgaria, I'm like a monster. Monster! Meatball so big, no one could possibly resist. What's it, this Bulgari? Make it out, and I can't say no. For wins every time I think so. Holy moly! I hold your war to the ground. If I can get those greasy meatballs, my hunger not too big enough. 1, 2, 3, I'm hungry. 1, 2, 3, I'm hungry. Nothing but girl fantasies. I want Bulgaria, I'm so hungry.